What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex. In this video, I want to discuss if the new Arkham game should have multiplayer and or co-op to it. Now, I like to open these videos just by kind of talking about the week, talking about the situation with Arkham in general, and then we jump into the topics. Firstly, I do want to just thank all of you for watching these videos. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate you guys actually, taking the time to watch and comment and not just saying, don't make these videos because the game's not out or clickbait or things like that. I do truly appreciate the good people here, and there are so many of them, vastly outnumbering the bad people. Now, if you guys are watching this, that means that there's probably nothing big enough teaser-wise. Now, again, I like to be honest with you guys. I like to be open with you. So I'm recording this a week early. I'm actually recording this on last Wednesday. And again, if you guys are seeing this video, it's because there wasn't really any big teasers. Because if you guys watched Friday's video where I talked about the Origins anniversary, I said, maybe early this week or even today, even tomorrow, we could start to see some really big teases from Warner Bros. Montreal, possibly if we're going to get the announcement on Friday. So again, if you're seeing this video, which obviously you guys are, if you clicked on it, that means that really there hasn't been anything that has blown my socks off that is worthy of making a video. If there was, then I probably would have made something. Friday, we're still going to talk one way or another about the anniversary announcement. So if it does happen, obviously, my God, we'll have tons of videos. And then if it doesn't happen, we'll talk about that and we'll keep going throughout next week. I got a lot of other Arkham videos planned in my head, things that I want to do, just discussion. I know people have been asking for the Arkham City review. I'm going to be doing that as well. So loads of Arkham videos, one way or another, coming up over the next little while. Now, for this video, I had a tough time. I was sitting here on my couch and I was wondering, should I title it like Batman should not have, or like I don't want multiplayer and co-op? And I lined up, or I kind of landed on just saying should it, because it's an interesting thing, and I think, honestly, a lot of people have different opinions of it. In my own personal, and I definitely want to hear from you guys in the comments below, what do you think about it? For my own personal opinion, I'll tell you this. I don't want multiplayer at all, okay? I don't want there to be a lobby. I don't want, and again, depending on what this game is, if there's the Nemesis system, if there's, a completely different, weird challenge room for whatever, and there has been rumors that there could be multiplayer, and that's just basically why I say that. No, thank you. My own personal opinion. If you guys want multiplayer, that is totally cool, but I don't want it near the game. And again, more specifically, playing with people online. No thanks, no lobbies, nothing like that. Now, and I guess that's a little confusing because when it goes to co-op, it gets a lot more murky. If you threaten me and say you need to give me an answer, right now, do you want co-op or not? I think I would truly tell you first thing that I don't. And it's really weird because I feel in a way, I'm not I don't know, a basic gamer. I don't expect to play this game, and I don't want it to just be oh, I'm playing an Arkham game, it feels good to be back, and that's it. That's the only feeling I have, wow, I don't care about the quality of this game. It's just a new Arkham. It'd be like if Assassin's Creed games literally changed nothing except for just location, and that's it. That's literally it. And we were just playing, we're man, it's just Assassin's Creed, it's great. I don't want to come off like that because I really don't think I am. I want massive changes. I want improvements. I want things removed. I want things added. We've talked about all of that. But when it comes to co-op, it's I don't know. Would that throw it off too much? Would that be too different to literally be sitting next to someone and they're playing as another character? Or and this is why it gets a little murky, or you go online and there's a lobby and somebody else can go into your game and play as that character. Now it's tough. I want free roam. I want to be able to play free roam as different characters. So I do agree with people on that. People are saying, let's play as Nightwing or let's play as Robin. Maybe it happens right after he actually becomes Robin. Things like that. I want to be able to play as other characters. I want those characters to be able to fight. I want them to be completely fleshed out as their own unique characters. I want to possibly have side missions with side villains just for them, specifically tied to them and their stories. I want that. I don't want a GTA thing where you literally zoom out and swap into another character. It's called Batman, Arkham, whatever. So I do want to play as Batman. most of the time, but maybe some people don't. Maybe some people want to play as those other characters more, and that's totally cool, by the way. Like, it's totally fine. Catwoman, maybe even. Like, there's a lot they can do, so I'm open to free roam. I'm open to doing free roam as other characters. I'm open to have other characters have their own missions and, like, full sections where you just play as them. But, like, how I've seen people say, like, could they do, like, drop-in co-op? Like, literally you drop, like, I think that would be way, because you can't do that in the story. You'd have to have, like a GTA Online. You'd have to have an online. You have to have, like, Batman Arkham Online. And you'd have to have it like that, where you could just go around, do, I don't know, beat up street thugs and, like, have people drop in as other characters. And to be completely honest, I don't think they have the people, literally. And it's not that they're not talented. They don't have the people working there that could do something like that, truthfully. So if they had some, like, weird mesh of that, or a weird, like, spin-off of that idea, truthfully, I'm telling you guys right now, I don't think it'll be all that good, or I don't think, like, it will be. So, like, I really would advise against something like that, but, like, I'm open to it. It's tough. That's why, again, I didn't want to make the title saying, like, no, like, I don't, because then the people are going to click, and they'll just go based off the title and go from there. So I wanted to, like, more talk about, should it have? Again, like, I don't know. It depends on the kind of game that it is. What is the cooperative elements? What is the multiplayer elements? Can you drop in to my world? Again, does it have, like, an online lobby, an online server of, like, a different world, a different Arkham, you know, or Gotham, basically? Like, how does it actually work? Because I do like to play, like, I have my, and that's another thing, that's just a personal gaming preference of mine. I like multiplayer games. I buy the Battlefields. I'm interested in Call of Duty. Like, I do like, I mean, I played Rocket League. I played For Honor. Like, there are some games that I just love to jump in and just play online. For Honor, Rocket League, NHL. I buy every NHL every single year. Like, I love those. But at the same time, like, even, like, Uncharted 4 is my favorite game of all time. I played the multiplayer on that, like, 5-6 times max, because I bought it for the story. And so a game like Batman, like, I get it, it's completely different, but I'm buying it for, in a way, to feel the comfort and know that I'm getting that full 15-20 hour story like I'd get with any other Arkham game. Again, I don't want to just feel like I'm in my little, like, protective cushion. You know, I'm not like that. So it's not that situation. But I do want to have that 15 to 20 hour story where I sit down and it's just me. I live stream it for you guys. We talk about the ending because it's you know, it's hugely story driven, all that stuff. It's just me with the controller, with the game. That's it. Like, that's just that's why I made that video talking about Rocksteady's game. And to quickly kind of explain that, it's like Rocksteady, if they really are doing a multiplayer Suicide Squad or a multiplayer Justice League, either one still has the same problem for me, that, like, I get it. I saw people's comments that kept saying, like, how could you not want to play as the different Justice League members with your friends? I see it more as, I want that, but at the same time, they've been working on this game for 5-6 years. I would love a Justice League open world single player story game. Like, I just do, like Arkham Knight, and then you take 6 years of more work and you make a Justice League game, and I want to experience that. And if they're making a multiplayer game, I just don't see how they could do both, is basically what I'm saying. So if we're going to get, like, this, and so back to this game, that was my tangent. If we get a game here that's, like, largely on co-op, multiplayer is a main focus now. It's not like in the background. It's almost head-to-head with single player. My concern is that would be the focus, or you would notice a dip in quality of the single player stuff. That is basically what I'm getting at. That's my fear. I don't want them to sacrifice what I kind of expect as, again, 15, 20 hours, single-player story, amazing game, all these side villains, all these side missions, a fantastic main story, a game that visually looks absolutely amazing. Like, I expect that. Court of Owls, brand new villain that a lot of people have not heard of. Obviously, they're not brand new, but, like, a lot of people that buy the game will not have heard of them. It's their chance to put them in a game and make them, like, a force. I expect that. And if the game is going to focus a lot on co-op, if it's going to focus a lot on multiplayer, can it do both? That's my fear, that it can't. Maybe it can. Maybe it'll come out and it'll completely surprise me, and it could do that. Even if it's just co-op, like drop in, drop out co-op, where you could have a second. But, like, again, they can't possibly explore the world with me, right? Because there's no way the world would be that big. Like, you can't have I just really don't see how that's possible, that somebody plays Nightwing and you and Nightwing are just flying around the city and it's split screen and all of a sudden, like, have you seen Borderlands 3? The game massively decreases its quality, not necessarily with anything but visuals, but visually, frame rate, things like that. The game just plummets off a cliff if you do split screen. So, like, can you do that with this Arkham game? Are they even the kind of like, you expect that from Borderlands? That's what Borderlands is. GTA, again, you kind of expect that. That's what it is. I've never expected that of this Batman game. So if they do it, that's great. It's unexpected, but, like, can they handle it? I say no. That's just my opinion. That's all it is, but I don't think it would work. So for now, I want to be cautiously, like, away from the topic and say I don't want it. I don't want multiplayer. I don't want co-op. I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to cover it. I'm willing to talk about it. If it is in the game, I'm willing to play it if it is in the game. But I just don't want what I expect from the game, the strengths of this game. I don't want those to be hurt. So that's just the only warning thing. Of course, it would be awesome to play with my fiance as we're battling people. Like, it would be awesome. That would be so cool. Again, Justice League. Like, if I'm playing as Superman and you're playing as, and it's like a multiplayer thing, so we could play like a community event, and you guys, one of you's playing as Batman, one's Superman, I'm playing as Flash, someone's like, that would be insane. That's awesome. But I also kind of want a Justice League, like, single player video game, and I don't think we can get both. So at the end of the day, we're only going to get one of the two for that. And I get it. That's a different game. We'll be covering it. We'll be covering it just as much as the Arkham game, so get used to me talking about it. But, like, it's a situation like that, I guess not as bad as that. Because for this, we kind of assume story first, single player first. With Rocksteady, it's a lot less confirmed, especially just because they're a lot more secretive of it. Yeah, Warner Bros. Is too, or Warner Bros. Montreal is too, but, from the leaks, we kind of have an idea of where the game's going. So, guys, very interesting. I mean, I really don't even know where I land on it. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Do you want multiplayer? Do you want co-op? How do you see? More importantly, I do truly want to see from you guys, because you guys are very, very creative. You guys have some awesome minds, and I love the ideas you guys bring up in these comments. How would it work? Like, what would you imagine? What would a good co-op aspect be in this game? Like, how would you actually pitch it? Put that in the comments. Please, please, please. I want to read them. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Hit that bell icon. You guys have been doing awesome. Liking these videos, commenting, sharing. You guys truly rock. I truly appreciate the support. Friday, again, one way or the other, we're going to be talking about that announcement. If it happens, if it doesn't happen, I hope to see you guys there.